Do you know what? This is such a clever idea. Simple tap water and ordinary cheap table salt. Literally the cheap table salt, OK? You don't need anything special. You don't need sea salt or those fancy salts.
And you use the tiniest amount, so that is going to last such a long time.
And we give you a little spoon. What happens is when you put it in the table, I'll show you how to do it in just a sec. When you put it in and you electrolyse it, and you've got electrolyzed water, what we call S water, you then get a solution that is a cleaner, a disinfectant, a sanitizer, and a deodoriser.
That is amazing,
all
isn't it?
in one. And the big question, of course, Hayley, look, it's that much salt.
Tiny amount.
A tiny amount.
And this isn't new. This has been used in industry,
for decades.
Healthcare, hospitals, dentist practices.
Absolutely.
For years, but normally massive machines that
are
make this.
like massively expensive. What they've done is they've shrunken the technology down into the activator bottle. So I've put the salt in there.
And this, sorry, Mark, this is the difference, isn't it? You need the activator.
You do need the, yes, otherwise it's just salt water.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'll prove that to you in a few minutes' time, because I've got a little demonstration that will prove it is different. So I'm going to plug it in, and then you just push the button on the front, and the button goes red. But look what's happening straight away.
Oh, my word.
You can see, if I stand behind that, you can see, look at that.
Wow.
And it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to create 450 millilitres of cleaning solution. Now, here's the big question. Why isn't this in the supermarket?
Why is it supermarket?
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. The reason is, after 2 weeks, it goes back to salt water.
Okay.
So on a supermarket shelf, you'd just be buying salt water.
So you need to activate it.
And then use it within a fortnight.
Brilliant.
So what
you will.
Absolutely you will. So think about it. Cleaning all your surfaces, kitchen, bathroom, car, whatever you want to clean, no problem. Sanitising, chicken on a board.
So we are talking about killing the bacteria.
99.9% of all bacteria, viruses and germs.
Because that is my worst.
We can all see that, but then the dirt you can't see as well.
I've got 1 or 2 demonstrations to show you germs you can't see.
And you can see all that has to be tried and tested. So it kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
And Hayley, it's worthwhile pointing out this is independent testing by at least 2 different labs.
Fabulous.
So we haven't done any of that. So Shop on TV, that's not our testing. It's an independent lab that has tested this. It is so clever. But as you say, the technology has been around for decades. And as you say, in doctors' surgeries, in farm machinery, cleaning farm machinery, in dentists, all of that, and just for pennies.
Swimming pools,
all of that, exactly right. So, as you rightly said, look up benefits of electrolyzed water, and you will find reams of amazing material.
I put what is electrolyzed water used for, and it'll give you loads and loads of information. Then you'll understand how this is killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria, that it is used in food industry, healthcare, agriculture. And it's this simple to use now.
Yes, it really
and
is.
make at home, which it never was.
No, exactly right. And that's why you can't get it in the supermarket, because it breaks back down to salt water in 2 weeks. So if you don't use it in 2 weeks, it's perfectly safe to put down the drain, of course, because it's just salt water.
Put it down the toilet.
Exactly.
Great for the environment, because you're not replacing cleaner after cleaner after cleaner, because you're making your own.
So it's kinder on your pocket, because you're going to save all that money on the cleaning aisle. Kinder on the environment.
Well, look,
I've nasties in there.
I've just got a few bottles over here.
Just a few. That's what it's like under your sink.
Well, I pulled them out from underneath the sink. I've covered over the brands, obviously, but you can see we've all got these underneath the sink, haven't we? You can do away with all of that.
So this can replace
every single one of those.
We're also going to use it in the mops. Remember, we've got the mops. Well, I was going to say available, but they're not available. They're included.
Yes, they are.
In the bundle, which is brilliant. And we'll go into more detail about that later.
But what is so clever about this is deodorising. Has Sean ever laid a pair of stinky trainers out at all?
I think it's probably the other way around, Mark.
I've got beautiful smelling feet.
I don't know.
They're ugly, but they smell nice.
You might be telling yourself that.
Yours are better looking, but smellier.
I've got gorgeous feet.
Well, now you can get rid, so you don't have to put your trainers in the washing machine. You spray the trainers.
The dog bed.
Yes, but not the dog. I've got the dog in the dog bed.
We're not going to spray the dog.
Don't spray the dog. Don't spray the dog. It's just to show you it's a dog bed, basically.
Brilliant. The bin.
The bin, the toilet brush, all good. it will sanitize all of those things, killing 99.9%.
So sanitize and deodorize. So get rid of that wet dog smell out of the dog bed.
Do you know what? On the back of the car, you know, if the dog has been in the back of the car, spray the car seats down. Because it costs pennies to make, and it does, it costs literally pence to make, you can be quite liberal spraying it around.
Yeah,
really good.
Pennies.
But it's also a great cleaning solution. So we will do some cleaning when we've got some real dirty stuff going on here. It's also really good for the floor. So when you put it in the mop, it's going to sanitize your floor as well. So much as we say don't spray the dog, don't spray the dog, okay? But if the dog then is walking along the floor with his paws, not going to hurt the floor. If the children are crawling on the floor, not a problem at all.
Because a lot of those cleaning products leave that horrible sort of bleachy and sticky residue as well, so that sometimes attracts the dust and dirt even quicker. But you do think about your little one crawling on the floor, touching their face, and of course they've touched those chemicals that you've put on.
Have you got one of those little composting bins in your kitchen?
Oh, the food bins.
You know, they stink after a while, don't they? A little spray of this each day.
Oh, gosh.
It will reduce
I bet you could spray inside your big bin outside.
Yes, you can. Yes,
a big
which
bin.
just so happens I have a big bin over there. I will.
Yeah, I mean the big bin.
Oh, the really big bins.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because they go really smelly.
Yeah, they do.
We could do the neighbours.
The wheelie
Some of them
bin.
really pop. I don't mean spray the neighbours. I mean
don't spray the neighbours. No. It's like, to be fair, I mean, if you spray it on your skin, nothing's going to happen because it is eco-safe. It is economical.
It's just water and salt.
Water and salt.
But what you're seeing here is it being electrolyzed. So you can't just use water and salt.
No.
You need to electrolyze it, and that makes the electrolyzed S-water that is then a cleaning product.
So H2O, call it S-water. That's our kind of branded name for it. What I love about it is you can just keep remaking it over and over. And the great thing is you want to do all the cleaning in your house, all the cleaning in your mum's house, all the cleaning in your sister's house.
And it's going to cost so little.
Just pennies.
And it's as simple as this.
It really
Tap
is.
water, table salt, give it a shake and activate the bottle. It's very important
8 to 10 minutes.
Activator.
Yes, very much.
And then you've got that electrolyzed water that we're talking about that kills germs, bacteria, viruses. It comes with the spray.
It really does. And it's quite useful, the spray, because you can go around and spray all of
So that's like your handheld cleaning solution.
Exactly.
All your work surface tops, like we're saying, the dog bed, the bins, the toilets, the sinks, the kitchen, blah, blah, blah. But then you can turn this upside down and it goes into the mop. And now we can use it as a floor cleaning system.
Absolutely can.